The downfall of every man starts with the downfall of his conscience. Are you hearing what I'm saying? The downfall of every man starts with the death of his conscience. That's to say, whenever a man is falling, one of the clear signs is that his conscience will be deadened. The man all of a sudden will no more want to take correction. This man all of a sudden will hate anything that looks like correction. Whenever you see people take offense when you are trying to correct them in love, respectfully, not insulting them, you want to just point out an area that they are failing, they get annoyed with it. That person is dying. That person is going down. And we have seen great men and women fall because their conscience were deadened. When you can commit sin and you no longer feel anything wrong with it, there's something wrong with you, to be honest. When you can live a sinful lifestyle and nothing breaks your heart, something is definitely wrong with you. When you can commit all the kinds of sins that you want and nothing gets wrong, you don't feel bad, something is wrong with you. Whenever someone talks to you about something you're doing that's not right and you take it as offense, something is definitely wrong with you. Whenever you can do whatever you like without any distinction between good and evil, something is definitely wrong and you are going down, whether you like it or not. The cure to this, however, is by being humble enough to receive correction, to listen to advice when being advised, to receive rebuke, and to not be discouraged at the chastening of the Lord through people. God will always love you enough to correct you when you go wrong, and never feel too big to be corrected. Now, I'm not saying allow people to insult you. I'm not saying be a mediocre. Allow people to attack your identity. There is a clear difference between correction and condemnation. While correction seeks to check and to adjust the character of the person, condemnation attacks the identity of the person. God seeks to correct your mistakes. Satan seeks to attack your identity by your mistakes. So there must be a clear distinction. Whenever people insult you based on the mistakes you have made, you don't listen to them. But whenever people point out your faults in love, you've got to pay attention. You must understand that in life, every one of us will make mistakes. None of us is above the possibility of making mistakes. But the fact that you are humble enough to admit that you're wrong when you know you're wrong and correct yourself in time is a sign that you are going somewhere in life. Anybody that cannot accept reproof, anyone that is left to himself, will bring shame to his mother, the Bible says. Anybody that cannot be corrected when necessary will fade away. I do not care how blessed, how popular, or how great these men or women are. Once you begin to reject all form of counsel, all form of advice, all form of rebuke, all form of chastening, you will surely crash. That's just the truth. So for any man or woman of God listening to me, every believer listening to me, and every Christian, you know you are great, you have a great destiny. You must learn this. Never despise correction and never despise commendation. These two are necessary for your growth and development as a child of God. You need to be corrected when necessary, and you need to be commended when necessary. Never joke with this. This will help you as you proceed in your life and make way for you and enable you to live the best life God called you to live.